Just to reiterate once again the results you gave there for two-thirds of the polling stations that have handed in their results. So 39% for François Hollande, 31% for Martine Aubry. As such, there's that gap that is very important. The gap is only 8 points. That's much less than had been expected in the early polls. Jean-Christophe Cambadélis, who is part of the Martine Aubry team, he was quick to underline that given that Martine Aubry is part of the left of centre of the party, a little bit more left-wing to a certain extent than François Hollande, well, she perhaps has a bigger reservoir of votes that should come towards her in the coming week. Of course, we had no decision from any of the losing candidates, bar Manuel Valls, the most right-wing of the candidates. He has gone with François Hollande. That could perhaps be something of a burden for him. But you asked about those speeches. Let me tell you about something that I found rather striking, rather symbolic. François Hollande was speaking from his headquarters around the corner. That was televised here, broadcast live for us. We were listening to it, and at that moment, Martine Aubry, she walked in, and of course, all of the journalists' attention was then instantly focused on Martine Aubry. She very much stole the limelight. As such, she continued some of the attacks that she's already made in the past weeks on François Hollande, accusing him to a certain extent of not having the experience that she does as a minister. And of course, attacking the fact that he is not quite as he wants to be Mr. Normal. Well, she thinks that that's not going to be sufficient to win the battle. François Hollande, once again, he reiterated he wants a wide as possible support. Understandably, we will have to see which of those does actually get the backing of the various losing candidates in the negotiations that will be taking place right now and through much of the rest of the week.